Hi, welcome to a new video dedicated to the new Hubsan product. This is the H502E. Is another project versus the recently reviewed H502S. This model was including an FPV module, GPS, return to home, follow me function, etc. With this one, you still have a GPS module inside, but only one, no more inside the transmitter. So what we can do with this model is to shoot some basic 720p video in stabilized mode in terms of flying characteristics to shoot much more stable videos thanks to the GPS module. For beginners, you have a panic button thanks to the return to home button. No more follow me or FPV ring associated with, so it's really the first basic Hubsan module including a GPS. So like the 502S, no more brushless motors. It's a big 8.5mm by 20 coreless brushed motors. Okay, so let's open the box. Okay, so out of the box, and it's using exactly the same canopy style than the S version. Only the visible difference is concerning the front. Now with the E version you have a red frontal plastic decoration part in black for the S version. Okay, except that no external sign, but be aware with this one you have also an FPV part included, and I guess in terms of weight there will be a small difference, so I can scale everything, okay, and give you the information. I will insert the LiPo. Okay, so like the predecessor, you have this 2S LiPo, very slim model, rated 15C. Okay, it's a 610 mAh model. It's offer approximately some 10 minutes of flying duration. It's pretty good. Okay, so expect probably more with this version because you don't have the FPV ring. So probably you can save some power and some weight, and you should increase the flight time versus the S version of maybe 1 or 2 minutes more. So the new version, the E version, weight without the props 125 grams, while the S version, okay, is 146. So you have something like close to 20 grams more for the S version. So this 20 grams is not bad at all. Be aware, like all the recent Hubsan model, no more SD cards are provided. You have to insert by this lateral. You have to know that it's filming in 720p. You have a wide angle installed, offering 120 degrees field of view, and like the S version, the camera module is good, but without being fantastic. The color are a little bit oversaturated, okay, not perfect. The rendition is not perfect in my point of view. Little bit, yes, oversaturated, and and the frame rate also is not really up to 30 frames per second. I can get that it's a little bit slowing down, something like 23 or 22 frames per second. So you have this little impression, feeling that is not perfectly fluid, you know. So anyway, it's still a good 720p resolution, and I think the light sensitivity also is not fantastic. For example, the sun will appear black. Okay, so it's an indirect sign of a relatively poor light sensitivity of a CMOS sensor. Well, as I said previously, motors are 8 by 5 mm by 20. You have some ball bearing installed. That's pretty cool. Okay, and the GPS is installed on top. So since no more FPV ring, the GPS stabilization should fix faster. Okay, and a little bit more stable in my point of view. And well, I will show that there is some good LEDs, very bright, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so after a couple of seconds, if I'm not wrong, look that you have some blue on front, red on rear. You can hear you have a small small sound treble, very emitted by the machine. Okay, so it's like this. I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe from the FC. I'm not sure about it. Okay, no frontal LEDs. It would have been a great positive point to keep orientation, because this one have to be flew uniquely in lost condition, because you don't have any more an FPV feedback. So definitively this machine is targeted to film, to take some video footage in lost condition, okay, to offer to deliver some more or less stable video. Okay, let's have a look now to the transmitter. It's a basic model. You have the left shutter button. If you briefly press on it, you will take photos. Long press, you will turn on or off recording. This one is the panic button, the return to home. Be aware to work efficiently in practice, you have to be sure that before the takeoff you receive at least 6 satellites. Okay, so be sure that the GPS is locked. Okay, and if not, you will still run in altitude hold. Okay. The left stick, if you press on it, you will activate the headless mode, okay, and on the right stick you will cycle between the normal mode and the expert mode. Okay, you have 2 rates, but since this model is flying mainly in GPS mode, don't expect too much in terms of difference of flying characteristic, in terms of speed between the normal mode and the expert mode. The GPS flight mode is limited considerably the max speed of your quadcopter. So definitively is not a speed, a racer, a fast quadcopter. The GPS flight mode is completely controlling the max velocity. A drawback, in my point of view, I didn't find a way to turn another flight mode than the GPS mode, no altitude hold or pure manual flight mode like it was able to do with the S version. So for me, it's one of the main drawbacks of this model. You are able only to fly in GPS stabilized flight mode. What about if you don't receive at least the nominal 6 satellites? I think the barometer is still playing. You are in a kind of altitude hold. Okay, so if you plan to fly indoors, by default, since you won't receive any satellites indoors, you should be in altitude hold. But it would have been great if from a stick, I don't know, a button combination, you can force to be in altitude hold and to remove, to unlock the altitude hold. I don't know if it would be possible by firmware update, I don't know. Anyway, it's a big open question, and it would have been great to have more sporty attitude to fly also in pure manual mode. It's not possible with this machine. Okay, so definitively the main target of this machine is for beginners who want to shoot some basic video footage in 720p, okay, with a very stabilized machine, okay, with a very slow moving, okay, and slow turns, slow moving, forward movement, etc. And in case of panic, can engage the return to home button. Okay, so I will conclude about this Hubsan. So the segment in the market is clearly different versus the S model. Here, no more FPV, no more extra features, no more follow me. Okay, it's just a basic model with a GPS equipment that's in terms of technology is pretty good to have in a small place like this to integrate everything in this compact flyers. It's really dedicated to beginners to shoot some stable videos. Okay, nothing much more, no extra features. The price should be also much lower. It should have and must to be, because you don't have any follow me function. Well, even if you don't have any FPV feedback, follow me function will have been also a great addition for this basic entry model. Anyway, it's like this, you don't have it. Okay, what I like is the flying duration, the stability of this quadcopter, and please check my orders video associated with. Okay, I will hand this video. If you like it, please submit, and if you like my channel in general, please subscribe. See you next time, bye bye.